Austria has deployed about 500 troops to help police carry out rigorous checks on every refugee trying to enter the country from neighboring Slovenia.
We must massively reinforce our border controls. Austria cannot accommodate all asylum seekers.
Apart from tightening border controls, the country has also imposed a new limit on those seeking asylum. This year, Austria will only accept 37,000 applications, which is less than half the number of 2015. However, among some Austrians, there's a feeling the government's losing control over the situation and they're just trying to take justice now, the people that is, into their own hands. Videos emerged on social media claiming to show instant justice by Austrians against a group of Afghan refugees. It apparently comes after migrants attempted to rob a commuter at a Vienna station. Locals blocked in the assailants and the situation escalated into a brawl. RT's Peter Oliver now reporting on how the faith of Europeans in their government's handling of the problem is being tested.
Well, it's a freezing cold night here in the city of Cologne, but I'm about to go out on patrol with a so-called civilian defence group. Now, they set up following the attacks in the city over New Year's Eve, and these are the guys right here. Hi, Peter. Nice to meet you. Hi, how are you doing? Hey. Hello, hi. Hi. So, we're going to go out on patrol with you guys and see what you get up to. After the chaotic scenes of New Year's Eve, police received around 500 criminal complaints, half of which relate to sexual assaults. Police are still on the lookout for the perpetrators, the vast majority of which are thought to be from a migrant background. The idea of the patrols is to enable communities to take care of their own neighbourhoods.
Those attacks on New Year's Eve were terrible. That was the point we had to organise citizens' defence. This was a moment when we had to do something. It had been clear previously that something had to be done as crime was increasing in all districts. The big wake-up call was the attacks at the train station.
Who is it you're looking for?
These buildings are hidden from the main road at night, and anyone could jump out in those corners. Often people congregate around here, but since it's very cold, everyone's in the warm.
Well, it's all very quiet this evening, nothing untoward going on in this particular part of Cologne. But following the global media attention that this city has received following those sex attacks on New Year's Eve, things have calmed down overall around the city. However, these guys here are saying that it's important to remain vigilant on the streets. Reporting from Cologne for RT, I'm Peter Oliver.
The German president has voiced his opinion on the roots of the migrant crisis.
Furthermore, not all migrants have espoused all the fundamental European beliefs and convictions. One key lesson from our own history, but also from the recent European migration history, is this: migration and integration must be thought of in tandem.
But some refugees deem integration as a way to erase their history and identity. Some of them have even decided to return back to their ruined homes. We spoke with Kurdish migrants for whom their new life in Europe was not what they had dreamed of.
We were told it was like a fairy tale, Europe and European freedom, human rights, beautiful sights, equality. But after we got there, we realized that it wasn't the reality. As soon as you arrive, you have to get documented. Then you are sent to a refugee camp where you experience humiliation over and over again. A person feels like a slave there. Maybe things are great for locals, because all refugees end up working for them, providing them with comfort. But it is tough for refugees there. The authorities want us to assimilate. They want to erase our past, our culture and traditions. You have to become like them if you want to live there.
We arrived in Sweden, remained there for about a month. Of course, the customs and traditions differ between here and there. Besides, there are many differences in other issues. There, anything you have to do is attached to laws, like traveling, for instance. But we love the freedom, especially in moving around, and we love the social style of life. While in there, we missed all of that. In there, social life is non-existent. I didn't like it, so I returned.